Hello and welcome once again to the Thrifty Collector. A real exciting show tonight. I guess you could say it's a show. I actually have some through the mail returns. I have some private signing returns. I also went to the card shop today and picked up some cards. And this is the special brother edition because I picked up something really cool at the card shop today. Made a pretty good trade. Something that I've been eyeing for about a year, but I'll get more into that as we go. I'll go ahead and I'll start with the through the mail returns. Only got 2 in this week, so it wasn't a great week for the returns. This is Buddy Arrington. This is the 1988 Max race card set. I'm not a big NASCAR guy, but I am big in this 88 set. To me, this is, if there's going to be a sleeper set to ever one day possibly get popular or get big, it will be the 88 Max set. It national set of NASCAR cards. And it has player cards. It has track cards. It had you got a front card on every one. It had checklists, but I've really been active in this for about the last year or so. Some of these guys were kind of difficult finding their addresses, so I've been working on that. Some of these guys I haven't had, so but this is Buddy Arrington. I've never got him before. I probably have about 100 of these signed. And like I said, I just feel that the 88 Max, if there's ever going to be a NASCAR set to make it big, it will be the 88 Max set. And I sent Buddy 3 of these, and he signed all 3. Now, I have seen some Buddy Arringtons where they were signed in pen real small up on top. These are signed real big in black Sharpie. So I'm going to have to go ahead and kind of see if do a little research, make sure these are actually his, not having the wife sign them or something like that, or the kids. It's definitely not stamped because they all look rather different in the placement of them. But once again, if you're looking for a set that might be a big sleeper set, kind of like what the Wrestling All-Star cards were, you could pick the Hulk Hogan up for about $30 about 5 years ago. Nobody wanted it. The interesting thing about this is the Dale Earnhardt cards. I think there's 2 or 3 of them, but they didn't make one like this with his actual face. They made one of his team, and I believe a couple of his car, with him driving the car by. But waited till I guess the next year to actually make a Dale Earnhardt card. So kind of interesting. But like I said, if you're looking for kind of that sleeper set that's real cheap to buy now, that's the one. I always try to find that set that nobody's going after, that I think that maybe someday it'll actually be worth something. Let me see what this is. Oh, nice. All right. This is, get this out. This is Charlie Brinkman. That is his 71 Topps card. He signed this in blue ink, it looks like. And then that's a 71. This is his 73 that he went ahead and signed. Real nice cards that I have. He had his brother, Ed Brinkman, who has now passed away, was also in the big leagues with him. What's kind of nice about this is he actually sent me two signed photos. Both of them him in his White Sox uniform. So this is kind of nice. I always like it when they send me stuff like this. Kind of get pictures that you've never seen before, which is real nice. So it's Chuck Brinkman there. And then there's another one right there. Both signed in, looks like black ink on those. What he probably does is he probably has a bunch of these, signs them all in the black ink, and then when he does get a request through the mail, he goes ahead and signs them probably whatever pen is closest to him. Now, this Dick Maloney, who was on there, I think he's actually still alive, the guy on the bottom. And if he is, I'll go ahead and send that out to him so I can go ahead and complete that card. So if you've never sent to Chuck Brinkman, it's a pretty nice little return. He signed both cards and sent me 2 nice little pictures. Now, my next item is I actually did a private signing, and I want to give a shout out to Nick with Captain's Corner. He does a lot of private signings of wrestlers. He has really helped me with my Wrestling All-Star set. His prices are great. His customer service is fantastic. So if you're looking for to have a real good somebody to help you with your Wrestling All-Star cards, give Nick with Captain's Corner. You can find him on Facebook. I think there's a couple Captain's Corner, but if you do a little experiment or a little searching, you'll definitely find it real well. Let me start with these. I don't even remember which ones I sent them. This is the 85 Jimmy Valiant, the Boogie Woogie Man. And this is after he got the tattoo across his forehead. He was actually known as Handsome Jimmy Valiant, and then he kind of went to look like Captain Caveman on that. So that's Jimmy Valiant. Now I also have this card, same card. Now these were actually from a magazine, the Wrestling All-Stars magazine, and I believe it was 54 cards. And you could cut them out, or they were perforated, but if you tried to use that perforation, you were going to pretty much rip all the cards. And they were all sized differently, so it wasn't like you could just do a straight cut with them. You had to really move them around. But that's 2 of the Jimmy Valents there. And then this is this is more of my favorite here, of course, the Wrestling All-Stars. This is actually Series B with Jimmy V. Now you can tell he that's a 2-year difference right there in the way that he looks. So, but unique signature on that. I've never kind of understand his whole signature, but it's nice to have those. Now I have Austin Idol. I've actually got his in person. The Austin Idol right there. He actually, if you've heard of the Hulk Hogan Hulkamaniacs, Austin Idol before that actually had Idolmaniacs, and there's been a lot of people said that Hogan actually borrowed the Hulkamaniacs off of Austin Idol. And I got 3 of those signed. This is in the 83 set with the orange backs. And the ones I actually got signed in person, not so scribbly as these are. All right. And then the last one I got is Wrestling All-Stars. This is also Series B. This is Tony Gurria. I remember Tony Gurria when he was with Rick Martel, and they always used to try to get the tag team championship in the WWF against Mr. Fuji and Mr. Saito. And of course, Mr. Fuji and Mr. Saito cheated every time and kept Tony Gurria and Rick Martel from being able to win the belts. So that's kind of a nice card to have there. So that was that. Now, I did go to the local, well, semi-local, the Gulf Breeze, Florida card shop, and I picked up a few things. I did one trade where I got a Bobby Lashley Leaf autograph card. I believe this one's numbered. Yes, it is number 63 and 99. I always liked Bobby Lashley. And then the other card that I picked up in the trade was just a regular old Panini Louis Aparicio autograph. Now, I really like the Paninis because they actually are on cards. Stein stickers actually just drive me nuts. So that was 2 cards that I traded for today. Not huge trades. Of course, I don't have any of the new product. I'm not going to spend $600 on a box to possibly get one card that I might want to keep. Now, I did have 3 purchases that I bought from the shop. you don't really see this card much. It's the Tim Raines rookie card, but it's the update. His other rookie card with Topps, the one that came out in packs, had two other guys with it. This one is, of course, an update, so this is by himself. He's in the Hall of Fame now, and probably will do a private signing with him on that because I actually like this card a whole lot better because it's just him. And numbered 816 in the set, so that's a lot of cards. And this one cost me $5. The second card I got was a 1962 Jake Gibbs. Jake Gibbs was a backup catcher from the early 60s to the early 70s, probably 70, 71, maybe 72. He pretty much backed up Elston Howard his whole career. And then in the early 70s, of course, Thurman Munson. The interesting, I paid $5 for that, and it's really good shape. But the reason why I like that card is Jake Gibbs was actually an All-American quarterback at Ole Miss and is actually in the College Football Hall of Fame. I always thought it was kind of neat that he chose baseball over football. But I want to say he placed second or third in the Heisman Trophy his senior year. So a lot of people just look over that card and have no idea that this guy actually is in the College Football Hall of Fame. And I don't know if anybody's ever sent to Jake Gibbs, but Jake Gibbs is very quick turnaround to get a card signed. And then the last card I got, I paid $7.50 for this one. This is a real nice Bruce Sutter rookie card. Once again, I really like getting the rookie cards autographed. I believe they always hold a lot of value. You get a lot of bang for your buck with those. So, but that's the Bruce Sutter. That's the 77 Topps on that. They do half off the sticker price on those. And then the last thing that I got is I actually, for about a year now, I've been talking to a guy about a certain item. It's a Hulk Hogan item. And he wanted $100 cash for it, and that was a little high for me. And we've talked for nearly a year about this particular item. And a huge Hulk Hogan fan. But it's not like it's something that I really needed in life. And but we went ahead. I had a trade box and, just wanting to get rid of what was in my trade box before I just dump it all on eBay. So I think I did real well on that. And what it is it's actually a WWF. It's from about 1991, this jacket. All right. It is in outstanding condition. The buttons still have all the paint on it. Great color, as you can tell, throughout. But the real reason why I wanted it, because it's got Hulk Hogan on the back. This particular one, this sells probably for a little over $100 on eBay. And I think I got a real good deal in the trade. I'll never sell it, or maybe I'll sell it when I plan to retire. But what else is kind of nice about it is let me check the other pocket. It's just such a clean item. The inside of the pockets are white, and they're actually just gorgeous clean. But the guy who he got it from actually also had the ticket from when he bought the jacket at a WWF event in Pensacola, Florida. I'll tell you, it was March 11th, 1991 at 7:30. This ticket was lower level, and it cost him a whole $11.50. So $11.50 could actually get you lower level to go see Hulk Hogan in 1991. Pretty good deal. So we went ahead. We had the Through the Mails. We got the 2 extra signed pictures for free from Charlie Brinkman. The 1988 Max Wrestling. And like I said, you should check those out. If wrestling is ever going to make a comeback, if they quit shooting themselves in the leg all the time, I think the 88 Max is going to be a set where people are all of a sudden going to start saying, hey, wait a minute, I want to start getting that set signed. And a lot of those guys still around. So it's you can do real well finishing up that set. We got the private signing of the Wrestling All-Star cards done. The cards purchased at the card shop today, and the Hulk Hogan jacket, which is absolutely awesome. So have a great day, and thanks for letting me share, and stay thrifty.